retirement age. And I can't say 100% with 100% confidence level. But I understand that the life expectancy in Singapore is about 80 years, while comparably in the Philippines it's only 70 years, 69 to 70 years of age.
Well, I'm looking at a document right now that says it's 62.
62? Oh, okay. So it's a very difficult question to answer, Your Honor, but from the public health point of view, this is another hat that I wear today. The decision to adjust the retirement age has a lot to do with life expectancy, because you do not want to have an early retirement. Say in Japan, where the life expectancy on the average is 82, 83 years of age, you wouldn't want to let them start working at the age 60. In fact, there seems to be a popular, there's a clamor in Japan to extend retirement age from, I think, 65 to 70, precisely because of an increasing life expectancy.
Thank you. The life expectancy in the Philippines is between 71 and 72. Now, on my last question, Mr. Chairman, if you will allow me, this is with regard to the handling of administrative cases. Administrative cases are being handled by the respective government agencies, and I think they all eventually go to the Civil Service Commission. In the case of Captain or Senior Inspector Mendoza of the Philippine National Police, the famous Mendoza, he had an administrative case, but what happened here, it was also handled by the Office of the Ombudsman. Two agencies handling administrative cases. He was already okay as far as the PNP was concerned in the Internal Affairs Service, but not okay by the Ombudsman. So how do you resolve this when two parallel cases are being handled by two separate constitutional bodies, Civil Service Commission and the Office of the Ombudsman? And a lot of people are saying that if the Ombudsman did not intervene, then there would have been, he would have been cleared already of his administrative case with the CSC as a final arbitrating body. But then the Ombudsman intervened, and because of that, we had this hostage crisis.
Well, firstly, Your Honor, the agency, in which case, in this case, the PNP, has concurrent jurisdiction with the Ombudsman. And depending on the cases filed, I think, if I may just refer to my the Ombudsman handles both the criminal and administrative cases, Your Honor, while the CSC handles the purely administrative.
Yeah, precisely. But these are administrative cases handled by both the CSC and the Ombudsman. So what happens now? The PNP cleared him, and this is supposed to be reviewed by the administrative case.
But I think this
was supposed to be reviewed by the CSC eventually, after the IAS.
It was never filed with us, Your Honor. So I think it was transmitted to the Ombudsman. I think with my limited knowledge of the case, I think it was the criminal component of the case that was being addressed by the Ombudsman, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Chairman, my final manifestation, this other question, is on the handling of the civil service examinations. Can you do it in a computerized manner so that you can have walk-in examinees at any time? Instead of, are you doing this now?
We are doing it, and in fact we have an expansion plan that we intend to carry out.
So they can walk in at any time?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's very good.
Yes, Your Honor.
In which offices?
This is part of our efforts to improve accessibility.
Is this on a regional or provincial?
Regional, Your Honor. In the expansion plan, we intend to set up our computer-assisted test centers in the strategic locations, ideally every region. But in the first phase of our expansion, we'll do it in Davao, in Cebu, in Baguio, and where there's a relatively higher density of would-be examinees.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I can just add that maybe they can do it online also,
Yes, Your Honor.
with the presence of some civil service supervisors. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Civil Service Chairman.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Chairman Duque, to our colleagues. Anyway, first of all, just like what Congressman Escudero said, it's good to see Chairman Duque continue, one of the more reliable secretaries in the past administration, just like my colleague Congressman Andaya. We need good men like you in government, and glad that they're still here. Siyempre, Chairman. Anyway, Chairman Duque, being a former local government executive, when I assumed office in 2001, I found out that the bureaucracy, yung local bureaucracy, that most of the personnel are maybe more than 50% or more probably are there because of political accommodations. And as a result, we can't get the most out of them. No? Probably sabi ko nga, that's the reason probably our government is worth it, because may mga bagay na kayang gawin ng isa, dalawang tao, ay we have about 4 to 8 persons doing it. But because of most of them were regular employees already, we had a hard time disciplining them. Kasi parang the moment they become regular, they think that they cannot be fired anymore. I know there's a process, but it's a very, very complicated process to fire these employees. Anyway, is there a way, my question is there a way for chief executives or local executives to discipline or fire airing or not performing assets than what we have right now? Because it's very complicated job.
I believe so, Your Honor. I think it is well within your authority and your power to impose disciplinary measures for airing employees, and I think we have clear laws on this, civil service laws. So I think if they're not